Alright, what is up, boys? So today we're back with another video. This is going to be about the patch that has just been released. It is a fighter update, but they have actually made gameplay changes. So yeah, let's get into it. These were released by the community manager, Hey Steve Dave. So yeah. So first of all, it says we have a number of gameplay updates arriving to UFC 5 today and wanted to give you a heads up for what to expect next time we're in the octagon. Increased long-term stamina cost of strikes in the stand-up, which is what a lot of people are waiting for. We needed the stamina nerfed because you had too many people throwing, 150 strikes around, 120 strikes around. Even in the likes of the heavier weights, like middleweight, you see loads of people just constantly throwing with Izzy and not being punished for it on the stamina bar. So that obviously is a good improvement. It says fixed an issue that employed too much vulnerability on the return from sideways. So if you don't know already about that, if you leaned the wrong side of a hook, so if you didn't lean into the hook and you leaned away, there was a chance you would just instantly get flash KO'd, no matter how much head health you are, no matter how much stamina you had. So yeah, another good one, fixing a glitch there, which obviously is very much needed. The only thing I'm skeptical about as far as the stamina nerf is actually how much did they nerf it, because they needed to nerf it a lot. And I will have a video coming out on that, taking a leaf out of Prize Book, comparing staminas, but I'm going to be doing one pre-patch and post-patch as opposed to UFC 3 to 4 to 5. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. There's a lot less vulnerability, even less than UFC 4, which is their intent with the swave ups at launch, which is really shit. So now you just get to lean into hooks and ducks into uppercuts, by with less vulnerability, which is, it seems kind of counteractive, They want a sim game, but they also are, as real as it gets. But if you lean into a head kick, you're A-okay. It's really stupid. But next one, fixing inconsistency between the different types of jabs and straights. The regular version skin had received some nerfs at launch, but this didn't have been applied to alternate versions. All now have the proper nerfs. So I suppose some jabs and straights are now going to be nerfed, as they said. I suppose it was only applied to some of them, but not all of them. So yeah, this is a good one as well. Remove the stamina drain applied to the submissive fighter in the headlock, standing guillotine clinch position. Says the dominant fighter still has their stamina drained. This is likely to encourage the strategy of the guillotine submission right away, unless you're close enough to the cage to quickly walk up to it, as starting the submission by reaching the cage results in a slightly stronger entry, which is fair enough. So as you know, if you kind of walk your opponent around the cage, their stamina would get drained very quickly, even quicker than yours. But now the defensive fighter, it seems like the defensive fighter does not have stamina drain whenever they're getting walked around, but you actually do. Which is nice, obviously, because now it won't be chased. Unless, obviously, you have such a massive stamina advantage that you can get them to the cage very quickly, which is fair. And let's go into it. So it says decrease how frequently AI spins, which is, I don't think that concerns too many of us unless you're, doing an AI walkthrough or a career mode kind of tutorial or whatever. Then fixed an issue that caused the lead hook to rear leg kick combo to be too slow. Combo should now have reasonable speed. I wasn't too aware of this one. Some of these I'm not too familiar with, AI spinning too much. There will be a bigger patch update, they said, in December, which will involve things like new fighters, new alter egos. I know they've added some more already, but they will be adding even more. They'll be fixing double bails, buffing takedowns, and kind of touching on some of the more concerning problems in the game, such as tracking and stuff like that. But this was just, they said it was called a server update, so I believe it's just they didn't have to actually, you don't have to actually download this update. It just comes in the form of a fighter update. You just click accept and then you can go on your way. Reduce the range of major lunging punches. So all of these major lunging punches now have less range: jab, straight, lead, hook, and rear hook. They've used the same ranges when you perform them sprinting. But from a major lunge, such as range looked exaggerated and made them move way too fast, which is fair, yeah. So when you're seeing people sometimes run forward and they swing the hook, it was kind of like, you just sped someone up. It was like you put it in 2.0 speed, So that is going to be nerfed now. It's not going to be as quick as it once was, which is always nice to see. And then let's go on to the next one. Says the sprinting version of these strikes was not nerfed. Oh, so the sprinting strikes wasn't nerfed. I don't know what. Oh, yeah, it's the one that you kind of just lunge forward into. Yeah, that's the one that needed to be nerfed. Prevented the flying knee from the submissive fighter in kick catch to be used when the catcher. Oh, this is really big, to be honest, in my opinion. So you know when you're kind of like you catch someone's knee from a body kick, or you catch it from a switch kick, something of the sorts, and you know, you're jabbing away, but then they actually just flying knee you through it. Now it looks the same that you cannot do that anymore. It was possible to throw the flying knee in situations that didn't make sense, which led to some janky and unfair interactions. The submissive fighter can no longer throw a flying knee when it doesn't make sense, most notably when the dominant fighter is kicking and already letting go of the submissive fighter's leg, which is nice to see. Um, so yeah, because sometimes you've thrown a head kick or the spinning elbow and they'll just flying knee you through it and get the stun, which is completely ridiculous. Yeah, it says thank you for your continued passion for UFC 5, and let us know how to change the field once you get a chance to check out the game. So yeah, let us know what you think of the patch notes and what you believe should be changed in the big December update. And if you haven't already liked, a like would be appreciated. And if you haven't already subscribed, even much recommended that you do so. I'm going to pop up stream now and test out these changes for myself and see how the stamina nerf is, because that was a huge one. So yeah, let's get into it. And appreciate you all for watching once again. Peace out.